we're going to do today is go to the classroom, and I'm still going to have you do the daily survey. Still checking that out. I'm finding some really interesting things out and I really like it. So you know what this looks like. Take a few minutes to complete this first. After that, please go down to the agenda, and we want to go to Friday. And there's a couple of reminders here that I want to bring to your attention. I want you to make sure that on the classroom you check your assignments in the done area, and in that area you will see your grades, and you can open up your assignment, read the comments that I've left for you, and see what assignments you can make improvements on. If you decide that there's something you want to make an improvement on, you can either resubmit the assignment onto the classroom, or if it's not on the classroom anymore, you can email it to me. And then also, if you see anything that's not graded, but it's in your done folder, it probably means you have a 0 for it, so double check that as well. And then go to your to-do list. If anything is past due, make sure you're working on that today and over the weekend so you get that turned in. Okay, so once you've completed the daily survey, you're going to go to the assignment right here, which actually you'll click on the classroom for this assignment so that you each have your own copy. Your essential question that you're focusing on is the same that we've been looking at all week, which is what characteristics help people overcome adversity and become successful. Now, going backwards a little bit to yesterday, you took a Alabama literacy test, 30 questions in 10 minutes, and I'm sure that at the end you felt very frustrated. I know that during the test you felt very frustrated, and it was meant to do that to you. Not me meaning to do that to you specifically, but people taking the test, that was the purpose, for it to be very challenging and pretty much impossible for anyone to do. So I wanted you to kind of put yourself in that position and realize what it was like to be an African American during the time that this young boy who wrote this autobiography, what it was like as he was growing up. So your objective today is to be able to read this excerpt, which is an autobiography, just a little piece of an autobiography written by Richard Wright, and it's called Black Boy. As you're reading it, I want you to, first of all, look for a few literary devices that we've reviewed throughout the class. We know that these things, such as personification, imagery, and alliteration, are all very important because they make the reading rich and interesting and beautiful. Also, I want you to use your active reading strategies. We've gone over those in groups and made a PowerPoint together. I want you to use those while you're reading so that you can better connect and comprehend with the text. So when you get on here, you'll be able to click on the YouTube directions, and that's what you're obviously watching right now, so you know what to do. One of the first things I need you to do is go into your email. You're going to have a message from me, and it should be labeled Richard Wright's Black Boy. When you open up this email, there's going to be a video and a quiz for you to complete. So the video is from Education Portal. This is what it will look like. You'll watch the video. When you're done, you'll watch the quiz. It's 5 questions long. And then you'll email the results to me. So I will automatically get your results emailed to me once you finish that. This will give you a little bit of a background information on Richard Wright, and it summarizes the book that he wrote as well. After that, you're going to read the excerpt below that's pulled right out of his book. Again, you're looking for these things as you read, but you know that you're probably going to read this at least twice. So some of the questions you'll pause to answer as you're reading. Other things you'll have to go back and look for them and think about it. We never read a text one time. We always have to read it more than once to get a good understanding of it. Now, if you don't remember what these things mean, and I hope you do, but if you don't, you can click on these. Some of them will take you to a website that explains them and gives you examples. Others will take you to videos, very short video clips that you can watch. And I really recommend, even if you know what alliteration is, that you watch the video clip because it's pretty entertaining. All right, so as you look for these things in the text, let's say this is personification. I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying it actually is. We're going to go here to highlight this in yellow, and then you're going to tell me that it's personification, and that's how I will know. So it says to highlight in yellow and label it. Also, while you're reading this, you can choose to read it through the first time on your own and then go back and answer, or you can pause to answer as you go. It's really up to you. But as you go through, there will be questions in blue for you to answer. Please make note that as best you can, I want these answered in complete sentences, restating the question in your answer. So an example of that would be, this says to describe the mood of this paragraph here. The mood of this text so far is because. So don't just give me the answer, but prove it. Make a claim and support it with proof. I know the mood is sad because he talks about crying and whatever, okay? Also, if you need a reminder of what mood is, here's a link for you to click on. So there's lots of interactive links throughout the assignment for you to click on. Next, we have some text connection questions. You can click on these as well. Hopefully you remember those though. Here's another, just a plain old question that you're going to restate. This is a tough time for the family. What characteristics is the mother displaying here? The family is having a tough time and the mother is displaying characteristics such as blah, blah, blah. When she says this, it displays sadness or sorrow or anger. So again, support your claims with proof. Get used to doing that. Again, look for hyperlinks that you can click on. This one is about conflict, both external and internal. This one is about author's purpose. So if you need reminders or if you just like refreshers, even though you think you know, go ahead and feel free to click on those. So just to recap, first thing, go to your email, watch the video, complete the quiz. Next, read the excerpt, and these are your look-fors that you will highlight in yellow, and then you will answer the questions. And that's your job for today.